Welcome back to my weight loss update. This is a big update, guys. So it's not only our first update of the month, which will show my measurements and my full body view, but it is also 6 months since I started this journey. It's a couple days after, but 6 months since I started the journey, and it's crazy how fast time has gone and how much change there's been since then. So I'm really happy. I feel like you guys are just a wee bit. So we're gonna have a little overview of the last 6 months, the last month, and then my goals and plans for the month of July. So do not mind me. I look like shit. I thought that if I did a messy bun it might be cute, but my bangs are not very cute, and whatever. It is what it is. So I couldn't stand looking at my hair the way it was. Okay, look at me getting distracted as usual. Okay, so today is July 6th. I weighed in this morning at 196.6, and while I didn't reach my monthly goal of 192 or even 195, I still got under 200, so I feel like that's like a big thing for me. That was really monumental for me. I'm gonna show my full body here, and I'll show you guys what I look like as of now. If I have the old clips of what I used to look like starting when I started my journey, I will add those here as well, and you guys can actually see the difference in my body from then to now. But we'll see about that. I have no idea if I still have that. And then I'm going to show my measurements as well for this month and for the measurements I started off with, and I'll talk more a little bit about them later. So I was happy to see all of this. I was happy to see the change in my body. I was happy to see the change in the measurements, and I was happy to see the change in my weight loss. I feel different. I feel like I'm still in this awkward phase where none of my clothes fit properly, but I don't really want to buy more clothes because I'm still losing weight and it's just gonna be replaced again in a few months. So it's just a very awkward situation, but it still feels good knowing like this is how far I have come. Last month I started my exercises. Nothing crazy. I do what I can do with my health issues. I do what like my body allows me to do. I try not to push it, and I'm hoping over time I'll be able to do like a little bit more. I know I'm not going to get better with my health issues, even with losing the weight. I know that there's just going to be problems that I can't get past, and unfortunately that's just it. That just is what it is. So that kind of sucks, but I will do what I can to at least stay active. If it doesn't help me lose the weight because it's not really much I'm doing, at least it's helping me move my body, and that's good enough for me. I also have been very consistent with my protein shakes and my protein waters. I have missed, in the last like 1 or 2 weeks, I've missed maybe 1 or 2 drinks, which is not bad, and I'm for the most part good with getting it done before midnight, before even 10 o'clock at night. I'm trying to make it that this one's my breakfast, the protein water will be part of my lunch, and like so on and so forth, so that way I'm not scrambling at the end of the night. My goals for this month is to get down to 185 pounds. That is definitely gonna be a big thing. I would love to get down to 185 because I believe right before I met my husband, the smallest I was, and it was right before I met him, so this was 8 years ago, I was 189 when I had lost all that weight to get there. I was 189. I liked where I looked. I think the smallest I've ever been happily was like 170, 160, but I think I was like in high school at that point, so I don't know what I would look like now at any weight because I'm different. My body is different. I've had children. Things are different. But to get down to 185, I would be past the weight I was from 8 years ago when I met my husband, which I felt so good at that weight. So I know as it stands now, I would absolutely go lower. Just because while I feel like I look good, I definitely think I could look a whole lot better. So yeah. Back then, 189, I was exercising a lot better. I was more fit. I mean, I was a lot more fit, so I looked pretty skinny. So yeah, let me just get to 185. Let me hit that next milestone for me, and we can keep going. I'm gonna hope I'm successful. I've been slowing down on the weight loss. I mean, I know that like I've had some issues this month that have prevented me. I'm just hoping it doesn't continue because I want to keep losing weight. I intend this month to keep doing the exercise that I've been doing that help. Basically, it's just like exercises that I was doing at physical therapy for my health issues, but like doing it more consistently so that A, I'm helping my health issues, and B, I'm getting exercise in. So it's like it's a win-win situation. Like I said, it's been 6 months since I started this journey. 6 months. We're half a year in, and that is crazy. I started at 266 pounds and I am now 196.6. So that's a huge difference in 6 months. I went from a size 22, 24 to a size 16, 18, more on the 18 side, but there are a few things size 16 that does fit. Mostly like I had size 18 pants that I wanted to wear and they're just too big, like they just fall, but some of them are perfectly tight. It just depends on the brand. So 16, 18 is kind of where I lay. I still have quite a ways to go, but that was incredible to me. I also know like I have very wide hips. I don't think I'll ever get to a size like too small on my bottoms, so I'm not too upset if I don't get super small there, but 16, 18, I mean that was a big difference in 6 months. My measurements changed drastically too. I did show you them, but like seeing them and like just hearing how much I've lost could be different. So in the 6 months since I've started this journey, I have lost 10 inches around my chest, 14 inches in my waist, 25 inches in my hips, 2 inches in my right arm, 1.5 inches in my left arm, 7 inches in my right leg, and 8.5 inches in my left leg. My hips and waist took the biggest loss, and then my chest, which is awesome. I mean, I've really come a long way, and my hips I was the most self-conscious about, mostly because of that apron belly. So that's really gone down a lot. And on top of it all, I've lost approximately, give or take a couple ounces, I've lost 70 pounds in 6 months. I didn't think I would get this far this quickly. I didn't think I'd get this far at all. I mean, I knew that I was doing this big change, but it's like knowing you're gonna do it, believing everything's gonna happen, and then watching it happen is a totally different thing. Looking at the big picture, not just week by week or day by day or month by month, looking at the big picture of the last 6 months, I really like want to cry with the incredible changes that has happened since starting this journey. I really hope that when we come back here in 6 months, well, I'll be here a lot more between then, but I'm hoping when we revisit the big review in 6 months, when we hit 1 year post-op, post-journey beginning, I'm hoping that I can say I met my goal and that now I'm just maintaining and like living life up, you know, and I can just be happy, have my new wardrobe, kind of enjoy myself, be who I want to be and not just what I fit in. I do have to say though, I did hit my New Year's resolution already, so that was also really exciting to see. I'm also hoping, like I did my, 6 months I would like to be done with my weight loss journey. Next month I would like to be 185. I do hope that by September, because I do have to go shopping for the kids for school, my son for school, but still I do have to do like fall shopping for the kids. And I was hoping I could be like another 20 pounds down, because I'm thinking that if I'm 20 pounds down, I would be almost at my goal if I continued going to like 150, 160, and I could start getting some clothes and not feeling so bad about it. So fingers crossed. I also have a lot of fall clothes that I used to fit into that don't fit anymore, so I can't wait to wear those because I have a feeling I will fit in them. But I just want to be another 20 pounds down by September. Anyway, that is it for my weight loss update. I will see you guys in the next video, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. Stick around, guys. You guys have been, motivating me to keep going. I really do want to show you guys that it is possible. I have struggled with weight loss for so long, and knowing that I could do it, yes, I had the surgery. I'm not gonna deny that I had the surgery, and it's not something to be ashamed of. I have health issues. I had physical limitations, and I didn't have the necessary tools I needed to lose the weight any other way, and this was my option, and I don't regret it. Especially seeing what 6 months has changed, I don't regret it. That first month, I definitely had some questions about why I did it because I was in so much pain, but seeing all the weight melt off, that's been crazy. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Wish me luck. what do you guys think I'll get to by next month? You guys think I'll make my goal? You guys think I'll make my goal for the 6-month journey ahead? Let me know. Place your comments down below, like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell to be informed every time I post a new update. I am currently doing a reading challenge that I'm just going to add in every video if I can remember to say it, but essentially, for every follower I get, every subscriber I get, I will read a page in your honor, and I really hope that I can get the support, because I like to make myself suffer. So the more I read, the more I get a little frazzled, because I have like 2 reading challenges. So you guys want me to suffer? Hit the follow, hit the subscribe, and, you know, I'll read a page in your honor. See you guys next time. Bye.